を貫いて地球を打った雷は我ら幼い人類に目覚めてくれと放たれた惜しくたった若者は愛する人をかばいつつ旅立つ日々を戦い開く Will love me tomorrow 闇を切り裂き飛びゆく先は遠く輝く青い星
This is Control. Shuttle launch preparations complete. Countdown will start once we've launched the Valkyries.
In an effort to bolster the military against possible invasion, Admiral Bruno Global has devised a plan to capture the Zentradi factory satellite. An automated production center, the satellite is capable of creating a wide variety of space vehicles, from individual battle pods to enormous battleships. At the new UN Forces headquarters, the Terran soldiers chosen for this mission are preparing for departure.
Main engine ignition!
Greetings, ladies. I'm pleased to see that your journey was a safe one. Welcome aboard my flagship.
Lord Britai, it's good to see you looking so well.
Ah, thank you, Exodon. You're looking quite well yourself.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Major LaSalle, Commander Hayase, kindly think of my humble vessel as your own.
We appreciate your assistance, Commander Britai.
So what do you think? My mastery of Earth etiquette has improved quite a bit, hasn't it? Obviously, I've pleased the ladies. If you'll follow me to the bridge.
Okay. That's it.
How are the arrangements for our human guests?
All finished, sir.
Good. Start preparations for launch.
Yes, sir.
I would never have imagined it. Who could have thought 2 years ago that we'd have Terrans serving as crew on this ship? We're not the Zentradi we were. Is this the power of culture?
I'm not sure that's what it is, Commander, especially with all the uprisings lately. If that's not too indiscreet.
That's all right. Better to lance the boil and clean the wound now, as the medics say.
It's been a while since we've been here, hasn't it?
Back when we were all POWs.
Hey, how about if we former inmates throw a bash tonight? You know, welcome Claudia to the old days. I've been wanting to show Melia a real Earth-style shindig, and now's as good a time as any, right?
But does Entradi's ship have chips and dip?
Hey, you just leave that to Shay Max. Japanese, Western, Mandarin, I've got all your culinary bases covered.
Jeez, is there anything you can't do, Superman?
Reactor output is in the green. Energy level 9.5 and rising.
Calculation of spacefold coordinates complete.
All systems ready for long-range fold navigation.
Very well then. Commence fold navigation now.
If I held Camellia for a little bit?
If you want to hold a baby, Commander, I suggest you go make one of your own. Do you know how much work it took to make this thing?
Now, Melia, what have I told you about being more polite? Let the commander hold her for a while, okay?
Okay. One baby coming up, Commander. Incoming!
It doesn't look like she's hurt.
Of course she's not hurt. The docs say Camellia has an amazingly strong skeleton.
Well, even if that's true, don't you think bringing her along with us is a little reckless?
I can protect my child just fine, thank you.
You might be capable on a battlefield, but that doesn't mean that you can... Aren't you cute? She's certainly not shy around strangers, is she?
Not a bit. Hey, let me hold her now.
No way. I got her first, Claudia.
Baby hog.
Sorry.
Hey there, Camellia. Look. I made her laugh. She's so cute.
Is Amelia mad about not getting the baby back?
Don't worry, she's fine. That's the look of a lady who's happy her baby is getting so much love and attention.
You think so?
Besides, if I were you, I'd be worrying about Commander Hayase. Take a good long look at that baby-induced bliss. Don't you know what that look means? Then I bet she'd be even happier if that was her baby. Yes, sir, it almost makes you want to see her with a baby of her own, doesn't it, Major Ichijo?
What are you looking at me for?
Hey, you guys. What's with the secret man talk over there?
It's secret. Women aren't allowed to listen in.
Oh, now you've done it. You might as well join us over here, Melia. The air's much nicer on the female-friendly side of the room.
It was the same way in the Zentradi army, actually.
Time today. Who knew that Max was such a great cook?
Yeah, I think getting to hold Camellia is what you really enjoyed, huh?
Okay, you caught me. Do you want to come in for some tea?
Sorry, I've got to turn in.
Oh. Well, in that case, let me go ahead and walk Claudia to her quarters. You'll wait up for me, won't you?
Yeah.
Well, good night to you, Major Ichijo.
Good night.
Have fun. Misa. I saw the way you held Camellia. Very becoming. Sleep well, okay? To hold your baby.
Sorry, I didn't mean to,
Yeah, I don't suppose you put the kettle on while you were waiting.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking about that at all.
That's fine. I'll get it.
Oh.
Camellia sure was adorable, wasn't she?
You know, that's all you've been talking about since we left.
Well, that's because she really was. Or is it that you just don't like babies?
No, that's not what I meant. I, like babies fine.
Really?
Huh?
Not to change the subject, but there's something I've wanted to ask you for a long time now. So, the thing is...
The thing is...
Well, it's...
Just say it, okay?
Well, I really...
Commander Hayase, Major Lassalle, report to the bridge immediately.
Damn it, why now? Would it be all right if we finish this talk later? Is there some kind of problem, Commander Britai? What is that?
It's not an Earth ship. And it doesn't look like a Zentradi type either.
Yes, that is a warship of the Supervision Army.
Have you located any survivors?
None that I can detect, even though it appears that the ship was recently destroyed.
You mean after what was left of Badolza's fleet scattered?
That is the most likely scenario.
We need to investigate this further.
I'm afraid I can't allow that.
But this is the second contact between humanity and the Supervision Army. You've got to let us do this.
You've already seen all of our information on the Supervision Army. Isn't that sufficient?
But don't you see? This is a new source of information.
And there's no guarantee that it's not a booby trap like the Macross was, Commander. Given the gravity of our current mission, we can't afford to take risks no matter how slight.
Misa, please. I have to say Archivist Exodal is right about this.
I understand, but...
We'll come back later if there's time. Engage the final fold navigation at once!
Is huge.
Yeah, can you imagine how powerful the protoculture must have been? To build and operate something like this?
This is Force Recon. We're ready to launch.
Sorry. I should have given you your orders sooner. You're cleared for launch.
Thanks, Commander.
Open a channel to Commander DeGao of the Defense Fleet.
Yes, sir.
So what's your plan, Commander?
Actually, I just thought I'd advise him to surrender. Unfortunately, DeGao is a hard-headed old sot, so I doubt it'll do us any good.
And if advising him isn't enough, what then? I was thinking that if we could convince them that we're the protoculture...
Interesting. So do you have any ideas about that, Exodal?
Well, the most effective weapon is a kiss, sir.
Yes, a kiss can produce quite a disruption. Commander, would you be so kind as to give us a repeat performance?
A kiss? But I couldn't.
I don't see why not. As I recall, it was Major Ichijo that you kissed before. He's on board, isn't he?
He's right, Misa, and if you're doing it for Earth, you might as well do it upright.
I have Commander DeGao, sir. I'll put him on the main screen.
It's been a long time, Britai, so what do you want from me?
Your surrender, unconditionally and right now.
Surrender? Ha! Do you really think that I'd surrender to your tiny little ship?
This ship has made contact with the protoculture, and we now possess its power. Surrender is your best option.
Hikaru Ichijo, reporting as ordered.
Ah, your timing is impeccable. Commander DeGao, I will now show you our power.
What are you doing with those My clones? You're not trying to say that they're That thing looks like a female!
That's right, a female. And along with this male, they will now demonstrate a small sliver of our power.
Huh? Demonstrate our power? How? Is he saying that... Now, wait a minute!
You can't just order me to do something like that and expect me to say, oh, fine, anything for Earth!
It appears that the Major has some objections to the Commander's strategy. Is this going to be a problem?
He can object all he wants, but she's his superior officer.
Look, Major. This is a direct order.
He's gonna have to kiss her.
So it seems. But I don't understand why the Major has a problem with kissing in the first place. I mean, it's almost as much fun as...
Doing it in front of everybody? How can you expect me to do that?
That's why.
You've way overstepped your authority, Commander Ayase. I don't want to, and you can't make me.
What is that?
What is that sound?
What's on the screen? Don't listen!
But it's just Minmay, huh?
Dagao, I dare you to look.
Huh? Don't look at it! Don't look! Shut it off! Shut it off! Shut it off! Ha! Your tricks won't work on us, Britai. Is that your protoculture? How can that be culture? An enemy attack!
That would be Mealy and Max.
What?
I am Amelia Fayana Genius, a former Zentradi pilot.
The Amelia? From the Laplamis fleet?
The same. And the pilot of the other transforming fighter is Maximilian Fayana Genius of the Protoculture!
That's just a myclone. How can that be the protoculture?
You'll see, big boy.
What is that loathsome thing?
It's a protoculture myclone! Look at that thing, it's so heavy!
It's not an it! This creature is what we call a baby daughter, and her name is Comelia Maria Fayana Genius. She's very small right now. But that's because the two of us made her from small pieces of ourselves. How can you hope to defeat beings who have the power to do this? Behold! You are all witnesses to living proof of the protoculture!
Ah, it's the protoculture! Culture! It'll contaminate us!
Well, it looks like one little baby screwed them up a lot worse than two adults locking lips.
That's how it looks.
It's not as if we've destroyed their flagship, though, so we can't be sure they're going to surrender just yet. Let's stand to battle stations, Commander.
Yes, sir.
However, no one is to actually sortie unless the enemy attacks first. But if they want a fight, we'll give it to them.
Squadron launching now!
What are you waiting for? Hurry up and destroy them!
I'm sorry, Commander, but I can't control all these mutineers!
What do you mean, mutineers? has been neutralized, sir.
Stand by on the main batteries. Your target is dead ahead.
Lock on target.
Quadloon Row Squadron 2, you're flying right in the middle of our line of fire. Clear the engagement area.
Understood.
Fire main batteries. Well, it looks like they finally capitulated and accepted us as the protoculture.
What shall we do with the enemy soldiers we've captured, Commander?
They're still our brothers, Exodal. If any of them wish to join our crew, offer them amnesty.
It appears to be ready, sir. But we can't tell if it will stand up to repeated folding.
Irrelevant! Get started!
Sir!
Energy levels are at 20.7 and rising.
Fold coordinates are plotted and ready.
All preparations for long-range fold are now complete.
Fire her up!
All fold systems to maximum.
We will defold at the designated Lagrange point in 60 seconds.
We're redlining the fold system, Commander. That probably means we won't be able to use it again after we get there.
It doesn't matter as long as we've managed to accomplish what we set out to do. We'll find some way to cover our tracks afterwards.
We're defolding, Commander.
In the next episode, Rogue Zentradi go on a rampage in Trad City. Their objective, one of the rare my-cloning devices still operating. Hikaru and his patrol race to the scene, but after they quell the violence, they are unable to commandeer the machine for the new UN Spacey. Matters become even worse when war machines under the command of Kamjin attack the city once again. Next time on Super Dimension Fortress Macross, Satan's Dolls.
Haruka